Hello everyone, Tim McKeska here with the Stomp and Holler Fest, only 17 days away. It's getting very close and we're getting very excited. And I'm in downtown Taylor, right by the railroad tracks. This is the area I grew up in, right in front of Taylor Cafe. I'm fixing to go in and talk to Scott and Vencil and hear some history of what they've been doing and tell them how excited we are to have them at our festival. And but what's special about me coming down here, and I love coming down here, first of all, the barbecue at Taylor Cafe is crazy good. But you see those two doors right now down there next to Taylor Cafe? This is Taylor Cafe. And those two doors, that was my father's barbecue joint from 1950 to 1972 before the overpass was here. This is a very viable part of Taylor at that time. And my dad had actually 4 barbecue places in Taylor, Texas at that time. When I grew up, he had one on South Main over here by the Compress. He had one here, and he had 2 on 4th Street. And he also had one in Temple, Texas. He had the L&M Cafe in Georgetown, a 24-hour restaurant, and he had the Taylor Country Club and a very large catering business. That's how I grew up. But I loved coming down here. That next building over was Marcella Zach's. That was Marcella. That was Zach's place. And then that's Spiegel Grocery right over there. That green building was a grocery store when I was a kid. That's where I used to get my banana fudgesicles from Mr. Coleman that worked there, and had all wooden floors. And that's where my father had his first job in 1935. He was the meat market manager in 35, 36. He actually ran the meat market, and he was just a teenager. And he had that job up until World War II. And what they did is they would have their fresh meat there in the market through the week, and then on the weekends they would come here, and this was a place owned by Novaside, had a barbecue place back here. And in the 1930s, they would cook that barbecue on weekends. So that was probably how a lot of the Czechs and Germans, if you hear the history of barbecue in Texas, you'll find out that's a lot how everybody started. They were meat men, market people that had barbecue, fresh meat throughout the week, and then they would barbecue it on weekends or barbecue it on Friday to get rid of it. And that's just the history of how barbecue got started from the Czech and German family standpoint. Anyway, I'm going to go in and talk to Scott and see Vencil and hear some history and tell them how excited we are to have them at our festival. Stomp and Holler Fest is coming up. We've already got our VIP Plus tickets sold out, and we're down to our VIP Holy Smoker and then our general admission, so you better hurry. Okay, everybody, I'm on a microphone today because I know we have a lot of background noise here at Taylor Cafe. I'm here with my friend Scott Morales, Pitmaster at Taylor Cafe. How long have you been here, Scott?
I've been here 8 years now.
8 years. Did you have any barbecue experience prior to that?
Yeah, I was on a competition, what I did. I used a competition, and then when this opportunity came, and I went ahead and jumped on it.
And you've made a great name for yourself here. I know people love what you do. And Taylor Cafe has been around, I think, what, 1946?
Yes, yeah.
And Vencil's still up front?
Yes, he still gets here at 6 o'clock in the morning and leaves at 9 o'clock at night. So.
Now, how old is Vencil?
93.
He's 93 and he is here. How long? He's from what time?
From 6 in the morning till about 9 o'clock at night.
That is incredible. And a World War II combat veteran. He was a medic, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people come and take pictures of him. He's like an icon.
Oh, yeah, that he does. On the weekends especially. A lot of picture taking.
So, Stomp and Holler Fest, are you excited?
Oh, yeah, looking forward to it. And
Scott's a hometown boy. So we kind of grew up. What year did you graduate?
84.
84. So he's a lot younger than I am. But you thinking about doing what meat?
We're going to do brisket for sure, turkey sausage, and beef sausage.
So everybody's heard about their turkey sausage. It is absolutely amazing. It's a very lean product. And if you're looking for something healthy, turkey sausage is very healthy.
Pretty much. Yes, it is.
Very, very lean, very popular. All right, so we're going to cut this video off, and we're going to take a look at something even more important than Scott, Vencil, or me, and that's the barbecue. We're going to take a look at the barbecue, so hold on just a second. Wow. Look at that. How long have they been on?
They've been on since about 6 o'clock this morning.
And this pit goes back all the way to that era, doesn't it?
Yeah, this one actually was built in the 70s.
In the 70s?
Yeah, so it's pretty seasoned.
And that's your old smokehouse. Well, here I am with the icon himself, Vencil Mars. Vencil, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still working every day. I heard you get here at what time in the morning?
6.
What time do you leave?
10.
At night. That's a long day. And how old are you now, sir?
93, I'll be 94.
You'll be 94.
10th of December. November, rather. 10th of November, I'll be 94.
And I want to tell you, as a fan of all veterans, I appreciate your service in World War II. You were a combat medic, weren't you?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And when I was a kid growing up over here, my father had a restaurant barbecue joint right next door over here, and I never will forget when people got rowdy down here, you knew how to take care of them.
There's a way to take care. But it just be a funny way where if you had too much, we throw them out. If we had any money left, we throw them back in.
So I remember as a kid back here where our wood pile was, there was one. We were here unloading a catering job one night real late, and some guy comes throwing out that door over there, and I said, "Dad, what's that?" And he said, "That's just Vencil taking care of business."
Yeah, I had water boy. He had too many people too much beer. So yeah, so I told him to leave the bottles inside. You don't have to. Say, give me the bottles now. So he decided, it's about 10 states. Decided you're going to throw that bottle at me. He did, but he didn't connect. I chased him about 2 blocks. I called him. I put him down.
And I think you used the word pivo. And for you for those of you that out there that are not lucky enough to be Czech or Bohemian, pivo means beer.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew that. That was one of my first words, I think, was pivo.
Yeah, people, that's Czech.
That's Czech.
That's drinking homemade beer.
Homemade beer. Well, we're very fortunate and very lucky to have Scott and your crew cooking for our festival downtown Taylor. And in 17 more days, we're going to bring a lot of people here to Taylor, and you're one of the reasons we're bringing these people here.
Oh, well, yeah, I want them to be known that you like the rest of them. I got to be, I'll take care of them.
And we really appreciate it. Vencil, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Vencil Mars here, a legend, a barbecue legend from Taylor, Texas. Thanks again.
You're welcome.